Welcome back everyone to a pretty iconic Halo tutorial here. This is the UNSC Warthog in 1:1 scale, and this is based on the sort of classic version without the bars. And it's also the chain gun version, which you can see up there, but you can easily remove that and make the turretless one if you want. So I feel like I've made lots of Warthogs, but I checked and I've only done 5 in total. 5 different versions. One of them was 2:1 scale, one of them was in a custom texture pack that I made a long time ago, and then 3 sort of normal ones as well. And the last time I actually did one at all was in 2018, so 7 years ago now, which is crazy to think, and weird that I've never really done any since. So this was my kind of fresh, updated take on it in 1:1 scale, and yeah, quite a lot in here. So obviously it's very, very small. I've done it at 7 meters, which is slightly longer than it should be. No, actually, no, it's 6 meters. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so 6 meters. So no, it's the right size it should be. I don't know what I'm talking about. I've also fit in the capability to have a driver, so you can sit in the minecart there and pretend you're driving it. Obviously, a lot of it's approximations. So like the windscreen, windshield, whatever you want to call it here. You kind of it's using levers to kind of get that tapering look. It should be a little further back, but I couldn't really do it because of these stairs. The turret doesn't completely attach. You can see that trapdoor there is like a pixel away from connecting, but from most angles you can't tell. And then things like this is down a bit from what it should be, but it's stuff like that. You know, it's a Minecrafty version of it. It's not meant to be perfect, and I'm really happy with how this turned out. But yeah, we're going to do this just in, I think, one take. We can just get it all done and dusted with. It should be a pretty short video overall if I stop dragging this intro out. But yeah, let's crack on with the build. And let's begin. So starting this off, I've just grabbed kind of the materials from the bottom working upwards, and then any others that we need we can just add in afterwards. So we've got the chiseled polished blackstone button, the item frame and lime terracotta, polished deep slate stairs and slab, warp trapdoor, and then wax weathered cooktop stairs and slab. Now, if you're in 1.21, you should be able to have those copper grates, which are essentially the copper trapdoors. And I think they're called that anyway, or is it just copper trapdoor? But yeah, you can use that instead of the warp trapdoor, and it will be a closer match to these colours. So that's just an idea for you. Anyway, green lines the front of the build, red lines the back. It's not really going to matter on this one because of how small it is. But yeah, I'm going to crack on anyway and just do the 4 kind of tyres to start off with. Now this is the centre line here, so just make sure you kind of keep in line with that. You need 2 like that, skip 2 back, and same again. And you can get rid of that now. Item frame on the outside of all of those with a line terracotta within the item frame, and that makes the sort of hubcap thing on the wheel. Another way you can do it if you want it to look a little bit bigger, I suppose, is if you get the green stained glass pane and do that, but it's just not as kind of obvious. It stands out a little bit less. I'm going to keep it like that. Do 2 warp trapdoors in between each set of tyres, and then with the polished deep slate slab, you're going to do 1 and 2, and then towards the back of the build, on this trapdoor towards the back, do another slab like that. I'm going to get rid of that for now. I'm going to bring in the dark oak fence gate and also the grindstone. And I think that's about it. Dark oak fence gate, put it in that gap and flip it. That's sort of representing those suspension bits in between the wheels. It's very approximate, and I would probably have to tell you what it was. You won't be able to tell without me saying, but oh well. Dark oak fence gate there, and another one behind it. This is on the back end, and you can flip that way, and it's essentially the same as this. And then this one, you just kind of flip towards it, sort of connects to the back of those. But yeah, you just have to use your imagination a bit. Get the chain, just 1 and 2, and those are representing the back bumper, which is interesting. With the waxed weathered cooktop stairs, you're going to have these facing forwards on the 2 remaining trapdoors there, and then a top half wax weather cut copper slab in front. On the back here, I'm going to do the stairs, but this time upside down. You want those on the left and right. And then the slab on those two. Okay, with the warped trapdoor again, I'm going to put that there and there as well. And then if we get the observer, we're going to put that just in this gap here. You can have the red facing the front if you like, but we're going to put a grindstone on and just have the two arms facing towards the front, and that will make kind of the tusks of the Warthog. Now, some people have said before that they have issues with grindstones not staying, things like that, they break. If that's the case, use a birch fence gate there instead and flip it. Keep the grindstone actually. Pop away the item frame, and I don't know why I throw away that button because we haven't actually done that yet. So we'll do it now. Just polished blackstone buttons on the front of those front tyres. That's the only place you need it. With the blast furnace now, we're going to put that on the inside here. Have the grills facing towards the back. And this is where we can do our rail, and we can put the minecart in as well. That's going to be where the driver sits. Doesn't really matter which way you have the rail and minecart facing. So, with the polished deep slate stairs now, it's one of these here facing backwards. Then this is going to be a top half smooth stone slab. Just there. On top of that, we're going to put the stone buttons on the left and right of the waxed slabs there as well. So one thing that I should have thought about is if you just replace that grindstone for now with any block, any full block, we need the rails, and they're going to curve around like this, and then delete the straight through. Get rid of that, put the grindstone back, and then a green carpet can go on top. Okay. We'll get rid of some of these now. We can get rid of most of that. Keep that. Keep the grindstone, the warp trapdoor we're done with, and then these two. So next up, we need the polished blackstone slab and stair. We also need the levers. We need the dark oak trapdoor, the chain again, and the dark oak fence gate. I think that's everything. Put the polished deep slate stair facing forwards on top of the one we did before. Get rid of that. And then levers facing towards it. Put the dark oak trapdoor on the back and have it flipped. Put a lever and lever there with the observer in between. Polished blackstone slab here, and then you want to do a stair upside down next to it. Dark oak trapdoor between those two. I'm going to put dark oak fence gate above where the dark oak trapdoor is. Why did I do that? So yeah, that goes there, and then flip it. And then again, you want the grindstone facing towards the front like that. And then just a chain to represent the weapon on it. Again, with the grindstone, if that won't stay, it may be a case of just using a slab or something. So like a polished deep slate slab on the bottom half instead of the grindstone. But yeah, I think that's actually everything. That's an incredibly short video, but I wanted to get a recreation of the Warthog out there because it deserves some love. I will probably do the Warthog as one of the only 5:1 scale Halo things, but that will be a while down the line. But yeah, that version will definitely do it a lot more justice than this. But I think it's a nice little recreation for now. I'm going to quickly put the shaders on, just so you can see how it looks in a different lighting. Hopefully it looks alright, but we'll show you in a second. So here it is with the shaders on. I think it looks pretty nice, if I do say so myself. Yeah, it's just a nice update, long overdue update of such an iconic Halo vehicle. But I hope you've enjoyed the video, and Let me know what you want to see next. I promise the Halo 2 Scarab, for people who've been waiting, is coming at some point. I'm still just working on that open head variant, and then when it's done, we can do that. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you all again in the next one. Goodbye.